Merry Christmas and happy holidays. We've got a ton of football on our hands this week. Thursday night, 2 Saturday games, 10 on Sunday, 3 on Christmas Day on Monday. So what we'll do here on the Odd Shopper channel, we're going to chop them up. You'll get your typical Thursday. I'm going to do a Saturday video right here, right now. Sunday video will be out. Monday video will be out. So you guys will have everything just in smaller doses. So it's not, too overwhelming. But anyway, Dave Loughy with Odd Shopper. Only 2 games on Saturday. 2 good quarterbacks and 2 quarterbacks that you may wish weren't on this slate, but it doesn't matter because we're talking betting, and that's the only thing that matters, making money, regardless of who the quarterbacks are. So take a second before we start, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know your favorite picks from this game, and let's get into it. All right, so one last thing before we jump in. I'm recording this on Wednesday, recording all of these on Wednesday, just so we're well aware of this. Things can change. I'm not sure too much is going to change with Saturday, but things can change. One thing I feel obligated to make you guys aware of, it's the holiday season, so why not do this? If you're not on BetMGM yet, we are now doing a 2 free months of Odd Shopper when you sign up and deposit $10 on BetMGM using the link or the description in chat or in the pinned comment. That is it. It's that simple. 2 free months of all of our tools. The reason I say this, I'm recording on Wednesday. Things can change. So you have access to our premium Discord where you're getting all of the news and information flowing in, all of the picks from the experts. You're getting our experts picks page as well. I've already got picks up there for the NFL Week 16. And more than anything, the holy grail, the crown jewel, our Plus EV betting tool. We scan the market in real time and we're pulling Plus EV, positive expected bets, and every second, down to the second, throwing you the top bets out there at every sports book, whether it's players, props, lines, totals, you name it, everything down to the second, always populating new props. And you know that when you bet them, they are good bets because they're matched up with the rest of the market. We're taking the sharp sports books and we're saying, wait a second, these books are way off. The true odds are wrong. So if you want access 2 full months to the Discord, to the expert picks, and to the top Plus EV tools, all of everything that we have, link in the description and pinned comment, especially given that it's a Wednesday, those 2 free months could go a long way. And if you hate it, don't worry about it. You can bounce after 2 months. All right, so let's talk Saturday football, Bengals and Steelers. Bengals 2-point favorites against the Steelers, 37-point total. I'll tell you what, guys, normally all season long, we're saying Mike Tomlin home dog. Mike Tomlin dog, you got to take this spot. The problem I'm seeing in a spot like this is this team seems completely unwilling to play football right now. They seem unenthusiastic about it. They seem 100% uninterested in playing football. Now, it is Mason Rudolph. It's not Mitch Trubisky. And Mike Tomlin did say earlier in the week that he's leaving the door open. No, I'm sorry, leaving the door ajar for Kenny Pickett in the off chance that he's available to play. But all signs point towards this being Mason Rudolph. Now, is he any worse than Trubisky? No, he might be better. The problem is they still have zero cohesion offensively. Now, the defense did get Watt back last week, and what happened? They still ended up getting smoked despite having a 2-score lead early in that game against the Colts. Jake Browning has looked good. That's the truth. He has. You heard me say it at the top, 2 good quarterbacks. He might actually be good. At least he is right now. And while it looks like Jamar Chase is not going to play, they lost DJ Reader to the IR, so this team is dealing with some issues as well. The problem is, and look, we got so many games to talk about this week. This is not going to be at the top of my list, but we do picks for every game. The truth is, I can't back the Steelers right now. I can't do it. And you know what? You might talk to a really, really sharp professional sports, a bunch of them, and say, look, the Steelers are the spot. But here's what they're going to tell you. They're going to say, Steelers might be the spot, but this is gross, and I have a lot less faith in a Mike Tomlin offense and a Mike Tomlin team as an underdog than I did in the past. So as 2-point favorites with legitimate playoff aspirations, not to say the Steelers don't, but they've lost 3 straight games and they've been embarrassed in almost all of them. I'll lay the 2 points on the Bengals here. More of a lean than a love type of spot, but we'll go Bengals -2 to kick off Saturday football. And by the way, guys, if you're already at BetMGM or you can't bet there in your state, well, don't feel left out. At Odd Shopper, a little gift from us to you for the holidays for Christmas. 33% off promo right now. All of our tools, the Plus EV tools, the premium Discord, the expert picks, all of that. On the week, it gets you down to $1.40 a day. On the month, it gets you down to $1 a day. And what better time to do it? NBA Christmas basketball. You've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday football, all of that. Any better time to check it out? I'd say no. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. Simply click that and use the promo code GIFT, G-I-F-T, at checkout. Second and final game on this slate is the Chargers at home hosting the Bills. Chargers are 11.5-point dogs, 44-point total. Now, many of you are going to cringe when you hear this. You're going to say, what the hell's going on? But are you familiar with the term a dead cat bounce? What that is, some of you may have traded stocks, crypto, all that stuff. When a stock or cryptocurrency, whatever it may be, right, in the financial markets, is in steep decline. And then it sees a little bit of a rebound, right? And maybe there's a little bit of hope left that it can rebound and it can get back to all-time highs and recover those losses. And then it just nosedives again into oblivion. It's a dead cat bounce. We saw it earlier this season with the Washington Commanders when they started offloading Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and you knew that things were looking really bad for them rest of season. I mean, let's be real. How bad have the Commanders been? Jacoby Brissett made them look somewhat passable at the end of that game when it was already out of reach. But week over week, the Commanders have looked terrible. Yet, after making those wholesale changes and essentially giving up on the season, they went into New England and they beat the New England Patriots. Since then, it has been all downhill. Now, the LA Chargers got walloped on Thursday Night Football by the Las Vegas Raiders. Absolutely shit on primetime television, right? What was it, 63-21? Much of that just being garbage time work for the Chargers in Easton Stick. And I love the Bills. We loved the Bills. That was one of our favorite spots last week against the Cowboys. They handled them at home. I still think they win. Still think this is a nice teaser piece, maybe a 6-point teaser with somewhere else. 5-point teaser, get it under 7. Maybe you go with the Packers and get them to even to 0. But if I'm taking a side here, laying the points or taking them, I think I'd take the 11.5 with the Chargers at home, because the history tells us that when you come off a loss that bad, then the coach gets fired and you're at home. Not to say that this is home field advantage necessarily, but you get fired, new coach, you might see a dead cat bounce. And I think you could, getting them outside of 10. Do I expect the Bills to win? Obviously, they're 11.5-point favorites. Do I necessarily want to lay 11.5 points on them in this game? Probably not. So you know what? We'll play the dead cat bounce here. Chargers plus 11.5, Bengals -2. Sunday video coming up next. Keep an eye out for it here. Good luck, everybody. And let me know favorite picks down below, and follow me on Twitter at Loughy_D for any picks I don't have on the channel, LOUGHY_D. Peace.